Welcome back to the garage, everybody. Today's video we're going to go over the new project car. This is my new to me 2001 BMW 330 Ci. Picked this up last week for a whopping $3,900. And after I go over everything with the car, you'll understand why $3,900 for this is actually an amazing price. Now, first and foremost, it's $3,900, and the car is 23 years old and some change now. It's not perfect. It needs some TLC and mostly cosmetic stuff. Little stuff like you got some areas that need to be repainted and redone. A couple scratches there. Another spot right near the sunroof. This is probably the biggest offender right here. The taillight's cracked. It's broken open a little bit right here. And a small little dented area right here. And some very, very small superficial surface rust right there, but it's not rusted through. And that is the worst damage on this entire thing, which says a lot. And it says a lot because if that's the worst damage, then we're in good shape. There's a couple swirls and scratches right here on the trunk, a couple little bird shit spots all over it. It needs a wash. Small cosmetic things need to be fixed up on it. Also, some of the wheels have curb rash on them. That one's good. This one's good. I believe it's the right side, and it might have actually been from the guy I bought from. You can see right here. Right there. Not terrible, but it's there. This one's got a little bit right here. I believe it's actually from the guy I just bought it from, not any of the previous owners, because he did park it suspiciously close to his wall. He parked it suspiciously close to his brick wall in his driveway, because he has like the lawn, and on the edge of the lawn there's a brick wall, and then his driveway. Anyways, I think he fucked that up, but not that big of a deal. For the most part, still in pretty decent condition. I have the side marker pulled out right here, because for some reason this doesn't have a bulb in it. But other than that, like on the exterior, like it's actually in good shape. Even the finish on the mirrors is really in really good condition. The plastics are faded. Has to be expected. It's 23 years old. On the hood, there's a couple of spots right here from like rock chips. Again, more superficial rust in those style spots. And the mileage, only 143,000 miles. Even little stuff like the BMW logo right here, it's in great shape. Not faded, no scratches, nothing. The kidney grills right here, excellent. The chrome looks great, not pitted, and they're not loose. So that's awesome. But with all that out of the way, the absolute most important thing about this car is that the transmission and the engine are running really, really well. No issues with the cooling system. It heats up and it stays right at its operating temperature, never fluctuates. It's perfect. The engine runs, pulls very smooth and linear, exactly how this M54 B30 engine should. Because if you have problems with your engine and your transmission, that's gonna be more than $3,900 to fix alone, you know? And that you know, that's not including if you're gonna take it to a shop and have them fix it for you. So the bones are good, and that's the most important thing that I was looking for when I was trying to buy an E46. And it just so happened to get a good price on this one, and it's the coupe, 2 doors, which is awesome. I love, 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 love how these look. This whole car is just perfectly right up my alley. Now, I love all the older BMWs. I love the E30s, the E36, but I'm starting to fall in love with the E46s the most. Because when they're clean and when they're done right, I think they look the best. That's just my personal opinion. In the current market, this is going to be the best 3 Series BMW to get your hands on for a project. All the clean E30s went up in price many years ago. E36s are also going up in value quite a bit. The E46s are starting to go up in value, but that's right now. And over the next couple of years, it's only going to get worse. So I think I got in at the perfect time on one of these. I can't stress enough that this car is not perfect. It does need a lot of TLC, little stuff like putting a bulb in the turn signal marker. The biggest issue I've had to fix already is the driver's side window had actually come off track. So every time you close the door, it would come off track and you could not move it up and down. And what had actually ended up happening is that inside the door panel, you have the regulator. And there's a whole bunch of screws and bolts that hold the regulator together that the window sits in, and those pretty much all fell apart. They fell apart and they fell off, and they were at the bottom of the door trim. Went ahead, I ordered a new regulator so I would have everything I need to, just to put it in, get the new window in. I did that, it worked, but the problem is, if you know, you put in a new regulator or, change the glass out or whatever, right? A lot of times you have to adjust these. So, and what I mean by adjust is you can move the window further towards the hood or further towards the rear, or you can move them up or down. What happened with mine is that my window was actually going too high. And what would happen is when it's all the way up, it would push past the weather trim seal right here. And since it's too high, it would actually go slightly above this chrome trim right here. So you could not shut the door or open the door when it was all the way up. So I spent all of last night tweaking it, getting it to work, and after like 5 or 6 hours, I finally got it. It's perfectly sealed underneath that trim, exactly where it should be. The door opens and closes fine, as it should, as you can see. There you go. And it'll go up on its own, like it should, which is awesome. I spent so much time, and it was really starting to piss me off, but we got that, which is awesome. Chipping off right here, whatever. Tears in the driver's seat, not that uncommon, really. But the rest of the seats are in good condition. And they're the M Sport seats, which is awesome because they're adjustable in and out. Awesome leg support. Now, it is an automatic. However, this has been automatic SMG swapped. Or at least that's what I've been told from the previous owner. I don't really care either way about whatever exact automatic transmission is in it. It's an automatic transmission. So down the road, plans, manual swap this, which is going to take a lot of parts, a lot of time, money. But everything else works. The conditioning works, the CD and entertainment works, the gauge cluster is flawless, the lights work perfectly fine, the backlight works great. The only light this car has is the ABS light, and I believe that is because of either one of the wheel speed sensors or one of the wear indicator sensors, which both of those are a very easy fix. Backlight works perfectly fine, as you can see there, which is awesome. I love these old style gauges with the red backlight. I think it's so awesome. And then the normal lights. High beams work. Rear seats are pretty clean. Looks good. That's pretty much it. Not a whole lot to talk about. Most of the interior is in pretty okay condition. But again, the important thing is that all the bones are great. Anyways guys, quick little video. This is going to be the first of many on my rebuild series. Codename Dirty30. And the reason why it's a Dirty30 is because it's a 330 Ci. And it's dirty, it needs a lot of love. I'm excited, man. I've wanted a project car for a long time, and I finally pulled the trigger, and here we are. My dirty Mazda. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Appreciate you watching. See you in the next one.